Good to go. We're going to try to catch him. I need to show Charles something. Charles has not seen my huge swim baits. The one I got today. That came yesterday. Look at that one, Charles.
Oh, God. Yeah, but they don't the slightly big ones don't catch fish. They don't get big.
Well, this one, it's going to catch a giant. I don't know when, Charles. Maybe not today. But yeah.
Once they get over about 4 inches,
we're going to catch a giant. Maybe not on that. Probably on the zinkers. Let's go. Trying. There's that Quake 70. 6 cents. I can tell by looking at it. That's a good color. I need to order one of those in that color. My bluegill's a little lighter. Doesn't work as good. That fish don't look real healthy either.
No, that's not. Oh.
Charles hit me in the head with his rod. You know, that casting rod is okay. That Cast King reel, don't ever do that again. Charles is fishing day for Berkeley, Abu Garcia, Shimano, and Iowa all combined. And Under Armour, Cast King, Cashin. And that's just his clothing. Oh, hey dudes. And then he's fishing other baits.
Crawfish.
There's a craw. What color is it?
I can't tell. It's
cut him open.
Whisker.
Let me see. Charles is gonna cut him open for real. Charles
I
like.
was getting ready to grab my pliers and try and pull the whisker.
Pull it. Spit it out. I got the whisker. Can't tell nothing, dude. Charles, your fish sucks. Look at that, guys. Double. That was a big crawdad.
Yeah.
That is. Those don't come on little bitty. Am I mistaken though, or is there an orange hue just to the color?
Yeah, a little bit, but not. It's more of just brown.
Try orange, Charles, and that was not sadistic or cruel, because that wasn't the bass I pulled on. That crawdad was in his belly dead, I'm sure, so I wasn't being cruel, guys. Let's go. Probably need a little wind for the spinner bait. So I'm gonna try this dude. This is also one of those that should be able to just throw it out, get it close, and then let it fall. Because a lot of times we think soft plastics need to look exactly like something, or sometimes just a right, and then
what's it look like?
A little bit of everything.
And a whole lot of nothing.
Right. Well, it could be anything, and this is kind of like a big version of like, what is that? Like, who knows? Like, fish are dumb. Like, if it's moving, they assume it's alive.
Right.
So that's what you're seeing. A lot of guys catching them with a lot of weird shaped soft plastics that you would normally. Nobody's ever made it, because like, no, they won't hit that, but it moves. It may not get hit all the time, like right there, Charles, but this is a perfect example. That dude hit our spark shad rigged backwards without a tail. And gave me the idea was the whole craze with everybody talking about fishing the, the scatter, whatever. I gotta figure out how to get that back over, okay. So it's definitely soft. I don't think it's got salt in it, but it's just it's something that looks alive, just for the fact that it is moving. That fish had no clue that thing was just a chunk of plastic. Yeah, I can't get a hit on nothing right here in this area. There we go.
Oh, no.
That's a good one too. Oh my God. When it does get hit, I need to just throw this and stop messing around. Look at that fish.
Nice.
Jump. Come on, showstopper jumper. I need to stop messing around with this trolling motor too. I could have swore I shut this thing off sometimes and it... I don't know what's going on with this. Weird. I don't know what's going on with it. There he goes. Oh boy, he's a fighter. He's a fighter. You gonna jump? Come on. Nope. Dude. He was not going to come unhooked.
I think they're down deeper too. I think like spinnerbaits and stuff, they're not looking up. You can't draw.
Right. They're not. Oh, they're just they're like either in or on the edge of this grass, like right where the bank bottoms out, basically. Like it gets down and then starts flattening out. They're like right in that area. So we definitely got a bait. Come on, trolling. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I knew I had a fish. That dude, I was trying to, got in an argument with the trolling motor about the same time I was getting hit by that little dude. Me and this trolling motor do not get along, Charles. I'm just telling you that right now. I don't know what it is about it. I'd swear half the time I shut it off.
I spent a ton of money on it, so you're not gonna like it.
And I look at it and it's like on, then it ain't. I'm like, what is going on with it? I'd swear it has a mind of its own. Well, better you than me, because I know I ain't buying that controller anyway. I like the trolling motor. That controller, I do not like. That's why if I would like to check in and see if like even the one Matt has on his boat, the pontoon, is better. It's like closer. You just doot.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can get another controller and put on it.
Well, I know a guy. I probably ain't smart enough, but I know you could wire up. It's basically just a signal.
Right.
So I know you can wire them to work. I just don't know what it would involve, but. I like how it takes off kind of slow. It's got the slow speeds. I don't like how slow it takes a turn, but they're all like that. Yeah. Like they're all waiting for it to, do like a, it'd almost be better if it just had a reverse. Yeah. When you want to, because, right. And it's like, dude, when my foot operated one of my boat, like it doesn't take much, I just zoom in it, shoot, it'll twirl around with the cable. Ran. It's pretty fast. I see why those don't have reverse. There you go. Because it's easy to just twirl it yourself. But handhelds.
I just couldn't freaking get nothing to take it enough to hook. And see, he's not even hooked that good. I mean, he's hooked good, but he's right in the edge.
Right.
Just not hitting. They're liking it.
Black and blue.
Well, sort of. I mean, it's Goby. I mean, deal. I mean.
That's a black and blue jig head with the.
Yeah, sort of, but it's more. I mean, it kind of matches the Goby.
Yeah, but that's a black and blue jig head. It may be a weird lighter blue, but sinking pretty quick. Maybe throwing just a little too close to that bank still. There we go. Get out there. There we go. Dude, that's a good chunk too. If we lose my worm, I'm bound determined to catch all the fish on one worm today. That's the most consistent bait I've seen. It's all, everything's like a big solid chunk.
Yeah. And you're catching fish.
Yeah,
Others
it's
are
like,
hit and miss back
yeah,
and forth.
this thing, you throw it out. Like I said, 3 to 5, well, maybe 10 at the most. It will, boom, fish. Caught another one just throwing this dude out and kind of walking it underwater. It is.
Wouldn't you think there'd be one sitting right up under that tree?
I believe that's a Rogers 6/0 deal rigged up. Yeah, there should be. But that little spark shad in reverse is flat, and just look what it does though. Like you let it sink,
Yeah.
it just has that erratic thing. So I threw it right up here, throw it along the bank. I let it sink to the bottom, and then I was just kind of jerking it back like you would a jerk bait or a soft jerk bait. Okay, come on, bait.
Bump it there and hold on to it.
There's another one. Charles, this bait coming at me. This bait is just on it.
Bait and knock the tail off.
Dude, it works. I've caught more fish. I feel more confident in throwing it like that. I got a new one rigged up on that thing, but this thing, I guess I should try that. Throw that other one out and just swim it. I don't think it'll be as good. Dude, you're getting yourself jacked up. Dude, I would have never, I was just like, I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
But, hey, I'll take a giant too. I'm talking 6 to 8. Ain't nobody want no 3 to 5 pounders, Charles. Well, maybe. What? Okay, I'll take him. Oh, he ain't 3 to 5. This bait still just consistently is catching them. It's honestly a slower pace. You could actually go faster with that other bait. But wow, that dude, come on little buddy, get some lift. Be free. Oh, there you go. I heard that. That thing hit the water.
Yeah, it was on the surface.
I was like, don't, top water hit. That's a nice chunk too.
Yeah.
Waiting for you by that beaver honey hole, whatever.
That might be fish of the day.
Yeah, it's definitely your fish of the day.
Yeah, definitely my fish of the day.
I think that's, I can't tell yet. Got a bigger head, I think, than any of mine. Good chunk. I'm about ready to steal Charles' spot over there, that bluff wall.
Pretty good size.
Yeah, he definitely ain't no smaller than any of the biggest ones I've caught. About 2.5 though, right? Yeah, like
Yeah,
2, well, about 2.
Probably 2.
Big head, not a bad body, but he's not real long.
Nice fish.
Nice chunk, Charles. Where'd you catch him at? Throw there.
That beaver.
Charles' bait. He's throwing a, is that a square bill?
Yeah.
Looks like either a Bagley or a Rapala.
Exactly.
It just hit the water though. I think anything would have landed there. That fish was ready to pounce. Uh-oh, your bait got jacked.
That was my thought, was throw a square bill.
There, look at all them.
Good.
There's a 6 or 8
Yeah.
little baby bass
Yeah.
right there. I don't even really want to catch him, but I was just going to see. Got him? What did you have on you, worm?
Yeah,
Just
I was just dragging it, getting a bite of coffee, and it
Yeah.
comes getting it.
There's a
Nice
chunk.
one.
Yep. Out there on bottom. Charles doing the old coffee slow. Yep. Nice chunk. Charles ain't quite boat flipping them with the Teton.
I don't, even with my big rods, I don't really boat flip. I don't know. Just always scared I'll snap that.
Oh, that's because you ain't using that P-line original, Charles. Oh, there's a, oh, come on. Now the wind started blowing. I'm just getting a little hit, Charles. Oh, that I may have ate it. He's a digger. He's spitting up crawdads. What kind of color crawdad? Oh, orange, I told you. I just saw orange pincher. This dude may have gone too deep. No, I can still see it. Orange pincher, Charles. I saw it. Definitely like almost a bright orange too.
We ought to be yo-yoing our 6 cents.
Well, we'd be throwing a... We ought to be throwing probably orange zinkers. We're right here where it could be. That is still falling, but not as fast as I would like it to. But if I go to a 1/8 ounce, it may be too fast. Yeah, those are beds, bluegill beds. They had some up deeper, some right there shallow. Right. Oh, there should be a bass. Oh, there's a bass right there. I saw him. There's like a 12 or 13 inch bass. Just, he's shallow though. He's like 2 foot deep. My bait's down there like 6. Look at him, Charles. Oh. Oh, he sees it. Did he get it? He got it. That's a fish. I got him to... Dude. He was a long ways away from it, and I did a fast snap, and he just looked. I watched him look and go right down to it. He went down to that bait. Yeah, that's him. He looked a little bit smaller in the water when they're all closed up like that.
Yeah.
Dude, that was cool. Yeah, he went about 6 foot in this clear water. That's all it took was that little, like a jerk bait kind of jerk on these worms.
And he's like, oh.
He just, yeah, doop. I'm gonna go get that thing.
Well, orange isn't working.
Charles, give it time. There's another one right there. Oh, did you see that fish? He was like lucky to be 8 inches. He came right out of that. You guys won't be able to see none of this, I'm sure, but I can see the cover down there. You could not see anything there. I threw it in the water, and as soon as it started sinking, I watched him come out of that cover and immediately charge it. Now he's a little dink. But so these bass, I'd guess, if I had to call it, they're not that deep. But if anything, they're in that mood to where they will go, I guess, chase down faster than up, even though Charles had that one that was like a topwater hit. Yeah, that was cool.
That was just because it was right in front of it.
This worm is still working, but it is about What have I caught? 12 fish maybe? 10, 12? But yeah, that fish definitely spit out an orange, bright orange, like little claw thing. I saw it. I seen it with my own eyes, Charles. So right here, I want you guys to witness this, because I bought them. And you know what? What's sad is I didn't buy the orange to throw as a zinkers. I bought them to put in the back of that orange trailer on my chatterbaits. Is what they.
But remember that one time? That
Yeah,
I
one
got 'em
time.
for that same thing, and then I was just using them regular and we're hammering them.
Yeah, there's like times when that thing will just go crazy. It may not be today, even though we saw one with the orange. Just because it's such, this is an insane orange. Like, there ain't no mistaking what you're trying to look like. Crazy bright orange worm. But if that color's got him.
Oh, crap, what was I thinking? Look out!
What did it
Told
hit?
you to look out and I hung myself.
Oh, you got yourself?
Yeah.
That was loud.
You want to unhook me?
No. Let's see what. Easy. Charles, hang on. You got it
Yeah, it's in the shirt.
one way and one the other. Okay. There you go, buddy. That's what Charles is getting. Him and Matt have both whacked me. Have I whacked you?
Heck yeah! You don't
When?
remember when you hit me in the nuts that time?
Oh, Charles.
Asked me right
No.
in the nuts.
Don't tell no lies. All right, let's try this worm.
I got something even better than that now that I think about it.
It is crazy bright. I probably need to, but I want it to sink, but I probably need to shake it out to make it, nah, it'd probably only get brighter. I tell you what I do have though, if this don't do anything, I've got that little, it's kind of a darker orange finesse jig that will probably
I've got
tear them up.
that or a jig, not a finesse jig, but a jig.
But we'll try, since a worm has been working so good for me.
What about that?
Yeah. Actually, that on a drop shot should just tear them up.